I'm Kendall Phillips. This is from No One Can Save Us. The rough-looking white guy with the thick neck tossed him a ski mask. It was so humiliating. Turning awkwardly in the van's front passenger seat, the tough guy poked him in the shoulder with the sawed-off shotgun. "Those cameras better be off, Mr. Smart Guy." Spittle dripped from his lip along with the threat. His pale skin was starting to blotch, and a bright crimson patch near his right ear highlighted the crude prison swastika tattoo. "Everything is ready." The Amazing leaned back a bit further in his seat, keeping the sharp edge of the badly sawn shotgun barrel from puncturing his new black turtleneck sweater. The stench of stale cigarettes was almost overwhelming. "It had better be, dipshit," the Nazi snarled. The Amazing sighed to himself, but quietly, to avoid any escalation in the confrontation. He wondered if the nervous-looking Puerto Rican kid in the driver's seat or the quiet Korean kid sitting next to him had noticed the swastika, and whether either of them had any trepidation about working with a member of the Aryan nation. He also wondered if any of them had any idea what the word trepidation meant. Pulling the ski mask on the top of his head, he reflected on how he had sunk to this new personal low. He would have thought that his first day at the Colorado Supermax prison would go down as his all-time low, but in retrospect he realized that had been quite a day of triumph. The regular prisoners at the Supermax, most of whom would eat the sawed-off tough guy in the front seat for breakfast, had stood silently staring through the small windows in their individual cells as he was marched through on his way to the special detention unit. Even those hardened thugs had learned a certain reverence for the new class of criminals, the ones who could flip over police cars with a gesture or activate an army of drones to do their bidding. As he was marched through the main units on his way back to special detention, he could see their quiet respect. He was one of the special class. But the three thugs here had no idea who he was. He was just a guy who knew how to shut the cameras off at the First National Bank in the West Nyack Mall. 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, the bank would be full of cash from the various boutique stores popping up, and for only 20% of the take, the dipshit promised to take care of the cameras and security system. "Almost there," the Nazi grunted. "Put your mask on, asshole." Pulling the mask over his face, the Amazing wondered if the previous user had bothered to have it laundered. He adjusted the calculations of the take. After the Mr. Smart Guy comment, he planned to knock out the other three and take half the money. The dipshit comment brought it up to all. After the asshole comment, he was considering which body part he would have the nanobots saw off after they knocked his temporary partners out. Maybe he'd even let the Nazis stay awake during the operation.